Hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dr. T, a tech trainer and career coach, and I help professionals transition to tech by leveraging their existing skills and abilities. Today, we're talking about using your transferable skills to pivot to a role in AI governance, and specifically project management. We have a job description here for a project manager and it is AI focused. So we are going to walk through the four bundles of skills that make out the qualifications for the role to see where you might already have some of this experience and places for you to fill in the gaps. So the first area is project management and coordination. So here they are looking for your ability to manage timelines, manage deliverables, and manage cross-functional teams. So even if you have this experience in a non-tech setting, you're okay. Uh, that experience will translate directly. So you've worked with cross-functional teams. You may have used tools like Asana or Jira or even Google Sheets to track your own progress and track the progress of a larger team towards a project goal, then you're in pretty good shape. Bundle two is stakeholder communication. Here you're going to talk through and make sure your resume has direct alignment to your ability to translate complex items and ideas to different audiences. So if you've had to explain a new policy to coworkers or summarize a status report for leadership, you're in good you're in a good spot here as well. You would talk about any areas where you created presentations and you delivered those presentations, then you're in a good place there as well in terms of demonstrating your skills and abilities for stakeholder communication. Next bundle is risk awareness and ethical thinking. So if you've worked in education, HR, compliance, or customer service, you've probably already dealt with fairness, privacy, and accountability. Those are the core themes here, and you want to document that experience and be able to talk through where you made a difference in risk awareness and ethical thinking. If you handled sensitive data, that's a good task and function area to draw out. And then certainly if you've navigated any ethical dilemmas, then that's very important to be able to communicate and document that as a part of your uh, interview prep and your resume development. Process documentation and reporting. So if you've helped to create standard operating procedures, if you've been responsible for recording and disseminating meeting minutes, or if you've developed training guides, that shows your ability to maintain audit trails and to document key decisions that were made. And so that's critical for you to highlight as it relates to you aligning your transferable skills to governance roles. Also, if you've had digital literacy experience, so you are comfortable with creating spreadsheets, dashboards, or tracking key performance indicators, or sending out surveys and getting that data back and translating that data into a report that you may present to management, then that's a great set of skills that you want to document because that shows that you can support data-driven decisions. So all of this is for you to take a look at and think through as you come across job descriptions and you're trying to understand where you fit in within the governance roles for AI. This is the kind of work you need to do. Understanding where you have strengths, understanding where you might have a little bit of a skill gap or an area to upskill and starting to work through that. You'll need that agile mindset as well. You want to be able to talk about how you can perform within iterative work cycles. So you do some work, You get some feedback on it, and then you pivot if necessary, but doing so rapidly in order to get back on track and deliver that viable product. So that kind of experience mirrors agile methodologies that are often used in plenty of agile projects. You also want to talk about your ability to collaborate across functions. We talked a little bit about that in terms of just team coordination. So if you had experience working with legal teams, finance, marketing, and certainly if you've worked with tech teams, that's your skill set and that's your experience that you want to draw out to show you that you can bridge silos and that you can document, present, and disseminate information on key governance decisions. That's a great skill to think through and determine how you're going to uh, communicate about it in writing, which would show up on your resume, but then verbally as well as you talk through your skill set during an interview. And then any bonus skills will certainly be, of course, your AI literacy. We have presented basic concepts here around key terms within AI. We've talked about models. We've talked about how to measure responsible AI, talking about bias, explainability, and risk. So that's that literacy that you want to be able to master and present on your resume, and then be able to talk through during during an interview. Governance frameworks, we've brought up the EU's AI Act. That's one to research and get familiarity around. NIST AI Risk Management Framework, that's another one you want to focus on, being able to walk through that and understanding where particular roles and touch points for AI governance fit in to a project plan. And then, creating that portfolio. We'll start talking through how to conduct an audit, uh, what ethical risk assessments are, and stakeholder maps. And that's to showcase your kind of global thinking and then bringing it down to a level of measuring effectiveness from an AI governance perspective. So if you have any questions about any of the materials and items that we've talked about thus far, leave us a comment. Let me know how well you feel like your skill set maps to an AI project manager role. And let's talk through some of the strengths that you have and how to communicate that in writing and verbally. We look forward to you continuing to join us here, like video, subscribe to the channel, share, and we'll see you in the next one.